The story will go about an extremely original genus of amphibian salamanders. This genus is represented by only two species. This is the Chinese giant salamander and the Japanese giant salamander. These are the largest species of amphibians in the world. The weight of this shapeless substance can reach 70 kilograms, length up to 2 meters. The Japanese species is slightly smaller, but not fundamentally. Grow all their lives, and therefore old people can seriously exceed in weight and size. These strange brown things live in the cold mountain rivers of eastern China and on a few tiny islands in southern Japan. The creatures are incredibly ancient, as their Bohemian ancestor decided to split off from the main branch of salamanders back in the Jurassic period. It is a mistake to think that they are just a fat flatbread that can be poked with a finger or other oblong object. In fact, their skin is lumpy, hard and covered in mucus. Otherwise, the current would just smear them against the rocks and goodbye to the relic species. The lifestyle of such a cutie is completely reclusive. The animal sits on the bottom, protects its sight and, if possible, catches passing by minnows. These are fish, crustaceans or insects. Vision in salamanders is almost zero, so they rely on the sensory perception organ. Smelling unusual water vibrations with the surface of their skin, salamanders swim to the stimulus. However, their slow metabolism allows them to go without food for weeks at a time. In late summer, the obscure creature makes an attempt to cover the world with a meter-long layer of its offspring. Males swim to relatively calm waters, where they find a suitable place for spawning. Soon the girls are brought to the party, as females are late even in amphibians. The female looks at the dens that the males have prepared for her, and in the best one she puts the eggs in. After such an unoriginal action, the girl swims home, and the guy scrupulously covers them with seed and guards them until they hatch for a couple of months. Asians consider these beasts an absolute delicacy and have been actively exterminating them for the last few centuries. Now the Chinese have come to their senses a bit and have started breeding them, but the population status is critically low. Things are much better with Japanese salamanders. The Japanese have created a huge network of artificial caves for mass breeding of these wonderful pooches. Thank you very much for that. Lives such a miracle very long, perhaps up to 100 years, but detailed studies have not been conducted. Also, these salamanders can regenerate lost limbs like many other amphibians.